Dear students, we have read in the previous modules that Vera tells Mr. Frampton Nuttall how the three men left almost 3 years ago and they did not come back. Let's read further. Do you know, sometimes on still, quiet evenings like this, I almost get a creepy feeling that they will all walk in through that window. Here, Vera points towards the French window that has been kept open and says that on still, quiet evenings. Quiet means without much activity or with very little or no noise. When around evening there is no noise, at times she feels that the three men, Miss Stapleton's husband and her two young brothers, would walk in through that French window and they would get into the house. I almost get a creepy feeling. Creepy means that makes you feel nervous or frightened. So, when on quiet evenings she thinks that the three men would get into the house through the French window, she feels nervous, she feels frightened. Let's read further. She broke off with a little shudder. Broke off means to stop abruptly. So if you break off when you are doing or saying something, you suddenly stop doing or saying it. Shudder means shiver. I hope you know the meaning of shiver. Here it means to shake slightly, especially because one is frightened. So all of a sudden she stops. Vera stops speaking. It was a relief to Frampton when the aunt bustled into the room with a whirl of apologies for being late in making her appearance. It was a relief to Frampton. Relief means a feeling of happiness that something unpleasant has stopped or ended. Why was it a relief to Mr. Frampton? Because we have already read that Mr. Frampton Nuttall had some nerves disorder. And while Vera was telling her about the tragedy that had occurred in the family, he was feeling uncomfortable. Now he has a sigh of relief that finally Miss Stapleton has come downstairs. So Mr. Frampton Nuttall has a sigh of relief when the aunt bustled into the room. Bustled means walked into the room with a whirl of apologies. She has been making apologies. She has been saying sorry since she had made him wait for long. The moment she comes, she says, "I hope Vera has been amusing you," she said. Miss Stapleton hopes that Vera had been entertaining Mr. Frampton Nuttall. Amusing means causing you laugh or smile. And to this Mr. Frampton answers, "She has been very interesting." Interesting means enjoyable or entertaining. So Frampton answers in the affirmative.